Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Back at it with the Make a Good Mega Man level marathon, and we are on the top 10 of MaGMML 2's entries. Let's get right into the action. There we go, and all my sound settings are good to go. That's what I like to see. Alrighty folks, just over here is tier 10. DB, what's good, bro? Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so yeah, like I said, right into the action. So we got 10th place, just kick off tier 10, by Mr. Kiram, Boyleman, with a 40.8. I do know a pretty funny, yeah, there's a pretty funny fight right here. Oh, jeez. Alright. It's already time to read. He says, 42, 15th favorite. Interesting. Alright, so normally, being so revolutionary in MaGMML 2 by going left at the start of a level gives you a free Noble Nickel or E-Tank. Unfortunately, I can't offer that, as they're actually all hidden across the level with challenges guarding them. However, if you want, you can fight a free bonus boss I decided to include in this level for fun. You'll get some goodies for beating it, I suppose, but you can almost certainly completely ignore it and just judge the actual level rather than my silly boss behind this door. Disclaimer, I am not responsible for any meme injury caused by the boss intro. Wonder what that could be. Oh god, it's Airman! Yep, it's a goofy fight. Which opposes... Huh, it is weird. When I see it do 2 damage with like the mid charge, I always feel like it's a really easy fight. Alright, Airman's defeated. But yeah, you get quite a bit of goodies, you know? It's not all for nothing. It ain't for a Noble Nickel though, so if you're strictly wanting those, yeah, you pretty much can skip the fight. Anywho, onto the actual level itself. But yeah, hope y'all doing well. Happy Wednesday. I assume this is one. Yep, cool. Alright, I think there were 3 in this. I totally neglected to check. So that's 1. Oops. Actually assume... Okay, yeah, I think in that Noble Nickel room, you can fall instead of having to backtrack like I did. Okay. Good to know, even though I'll forget next time, more than likely. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I haven't heard that in forever. Old memories. God, I gotta admit though, Old Vine was like so cringe, but we didn't know better. Like that was the funniest shit ever at the time. I think, yep, this is one. Oh god. Woohoo! You're good. Take me away! Oh, take me away! Oh gosh. Bro. Yeah, but just random spiel while I do this. Not to detract from the level, it's really good. But one that comes to mind that I just never understood the craze about was, what was it? It's the one where it's like the British lady and she's like, I'm in my mum's car. I'm like, bro, who's laughing at this shit? But then all my friends at school are like, what? Funniest thing? You know? I'm like, clearly I don't get something. Oh shit, okay. Bro. I wonder if this enemy alone is the reason... Okay. This is annoying me. There. Ooh, I want that. I wonder if that reason... Or, bleh, that enemy alone is the reason this got 10th. Well, I'm gonna fuck that up. gonna be like, oh man, what a great level, but you included that cannon thing. I'm like, yep. Oh, and these guys that appear once in Rockman 5. Woo. Oh my god. I almost died! Because the game froze. You pick up the news. The shrimp guys are pretty fun. Yeah, there's one. Oh right, they're the flamethrower, that's right. I didn't pay attention. Did the other one despawn? Huh, okay. Goodbye. Whoops. Oh, you got in my way. Very generous with health right now, I'll say that. Come on down. The damage town. I don't know, that was cringe as hell. Maybe I should be the next Vine. Wait a minute. Ooh, I forgot about those guys. I was gonna say, yeah, this reminds me of SpongeBob. It's like, hey, wait a minute, we're underwater. How could there be? Also, that's a nice touch if that's what it... Is this death? Okay, I saw tiles. And yeah, there are more than... Uh-oh, there's more than 3 nickels. I hope I've been paying attention! Yeah, that was a nice touch if I saw it right, but I think the shrimp's fire attack instantly gets rid of mines, which I like. Yeah, very nice nickel rims. Like, you can tell they're there, you just have to keep a keen eye out. I do like these grab placement. Just thinking of the original, because you know, in the original Rockman 2, oops, one would spawn in front of you, another would spawn behind you, and then kind of like rinse and repeat, but this one's like, they always fall in like one given spot, which I like. So it makes for a fun gimmick rather than a tedious one. Uh-oh, I might eat my words though. I didn't jump! Alright, well, that's it now. Oh, I'm so far back! It was such an easy jump, and I screwed it up. Okay, whatever. I do need to charge my attack on those squids, because they go invincible when they're not charging. Come on. I want that. Thank you. Oh, away. Okay. Alright, let's not screw up, shall we? Hello to you too, Sonic Racing fan. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Should probably take this guy out first. Or, you know, just suck. Nah, I'm kidding. Alright. Apparently, this one's a toughie. Just hold. There's no way I fuck it up again, right? Oh my god! Alright. Wow. Apparently that little bubble jump is my kryptonite. Mega Man speedrunner, by the way. Oh, Goomba! Really? Wasn't expecting that. Tell the lad I said hi. I haven't seen well, I guess not seen, but I haven't spoken with Goomba in forever. Or as Kiwi calls him, what is it? Goomba Woomber, Oomber Goomber. I think I think that was it. Okay, bro, lock in. It's a little bubble. There you go. Oh gosh. What now? Oh, it should not be this hard, but it is. Okay, thank God for the no knockback. But I feel like there's something here. Hold on. Okay. I feel like there's something. I should do this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I think I missed one. Oh well. It's fine. Oh, you know what I need to do? Okay, I'll do it after tier 10. Like in the next stream. But I totally forgot. I should be getting all the goodies I can get with my, oh god, okay, hold on. It's throwing me off with a double jump. I need to get all the goodies I can with the noble nickels. Oh, it can triple jump. Okay, yeah, sure. Woo! Okay. Oh my god. I can do this. I can't do this. I died. I done deaded. Alright, it's fine. Try it again. Now I got him pretty much figured out. Alright, come at me, bro. Oh my gosh, the jukes, bro! Woo! Oh god. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Kinda getting the hang of it. Okay. 2 attempts ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Oh, I am so behind on chat. Forgive me. Making a robot master based on a boiler was a great way to make a stage. I agree with that. It was pretty fun. And yeah, I did miss a nickel, so unfortunately I will have to come back once I get the map. I'm sure it's really obvious, but yeah. Alright, before I read this, let me catch up. You have a fire robot master in a water stage. I have an idea for the opposite with Hydra Man. Have I spoke to Keitano recently? I have not, honestly. It's been a while. Yeah, the whole gang, I haven't spoken with them forever, but I still have them on Discord and all that. So it's not like I can't reach out. Is he still molding because there's no inward in a Mario Kart world? His stage would take place in a burning building. Oh, that's actually... Ooh. You can make some good stuff with that, I'm sure. Alright, let's see. Pyro with the 44. Alright, so now I expect high scores. If they're not, that's a goof. Anyway. The Picado 24s, that's the red cannon if I'm not mistaken, are usually very annoying to deal with. And it's also the case here. Oh, what did I say? Good level, taken down by that one enemy. Ooh, excuse me. Especially after reading all the Force Man comments, excuse me. Well, most of them are well placed. The nature of the enemy means you're just going to be firing like an idiot, hoping your shots will line up with their like 2-frame period that they're vulnerable. Very true. And when you have stuff like Fire Boys constantly firing at you while you're trying to do this, it just becomes not fun. That being said though, the rest of the level is really, really good. I really love the usage of Waveman bubbles and the sea mines in general, and the sea mines especially are used in very clever ways with a variety of enemies. The custom enemies are pretty interesting, and the crab guy is adorable, heart, and they're used in tandem with the default engine assets very well. The noble nickels are a challenge to find, and I like all of them except for the first one because of the red cannon guys. The fight with Boilman himself is pretty good, though I'm really not sure how to dodge the attack with the triple flame pillars. And Boilman triple jumping. Dude, the triple jump threw me off, even though he only did like twice. Not really sure how to dodge the attack with the triple flame pillars. That one was pretty easy. I mean, that I guess I just got lucky. Like I was on the far end, and that's all you really need to do to dodge. But in between, I'm sure I understand that. Anyway, seems like the safe spots, in quotes, Boilman just blows steam, which apparently hits you. Wow. He blows steam. Okay, got it. The fight with the air capsule is pretty great too, and it's a neat take on the capsule type boss. Also, I had to go to the hospital because I was mauled by the memes. Ah, gosh, bless you. Bless your heart, Pyro. Thanks for taking one for the team. Overall, really great level that just gets brought down a bit by the red cannon, guys. Okay. Real quick chat. The idea is Hydra Man would be a firefighter / hydrant robot master with a hose arm. I know Fireman from Rocks was this, but the idea needs a lot of improvement. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's funny, the hose arm. I'm thinking back to the dual override robot master contest, because wasn't that one like the lad had a stretchy arm or something like that? I was like, well, I see him in dual override. Is this a sign? I do see you, Warren Blah. I'm catching up on chat. Bear with me. I feel that's something that could potentially be in... Yeah, dual override, because of the robot bat. Okay, wow, that's funny. I didn't even read that. Oh, funny. We had the same idea. Boy, oh man, was a very fun stage. Hope you're good, Cart. I am doing good. I hope you're doing good yourself. Alright. Hornet. With the 42. It's a bit lower. Pretty nice level. I really like the custom fire enemies you made, especially the squids. I agree. They're pretty good. I didn't like the Waveman bubbles. Grr, angry. Okay. Actually, I didn't think they were too bad. I had a skill issue, but... Well, let me just see. Particularly in the last turn before the boss. That section was very difficult compared to the rest of the level, which was pretty easy going. I won't say he's wrong, but at the same time, was it that much difficult? I don't think so. I think it was nice for an end of the level, but I digress. Anyway, yeah, very difficult. I was also disappointed in the lack of Waveman pipes. They would have fit this stage well. Yeah, I guess so. Boyman himself had a really cool design, but his attacks were really hard to dodge. Edit. The second time I played this, I went left at the beginning. Hey, Mr. Kurum, nice meme you got there. Okay. That's funny. Ooh, alright, we got the 38 rather, from E. This one took me a while to grasp. It's a good stage with a lot of attention to detail and 2 cool boss fights. However, the only part where the player will ever die is the final stretch to the boss. There's basically no challenge provided in this level. Every enemy can be tackled one at a time, with only Fireboys and the Squids being used to complement other enemies on screen occasionally. I found playing through this stage to be rather boring, simply because basically nothing is ever threatening or important enough to stop the player from advancing. I feel like a mid-boss or two would have helped this stage greatly in shaking things up. I had fun with the bosses, though they are not perfect. Air Capsule 2 suffers from, in quotes, I can tank hits until he's dead syndrome. And Boyoman himself, I've had a lot of trouble with predicting. Dodging his landing shockwave is difficult to do, even if the player slides relatively early, and even then he can use his blast to chase down the player before landing. Okay, I'll give you that. Uh-oh, another 39 from Big G. Not that much of this level stood out for me, but I had quite a bit of fun playing it still. The types of enemies and obstacles used can be annoying at times, but the level was mostly well done. The new bosses and enemies are also pretty awesome, and the stage looks very good overall. Okay, short and sweet. And then finally Ace with the 41. So right in the middle. Solid stage here, folks. This guy knows what he's doing. You took one gimmick and squeezed it for all it's worth. That is very commendable. Ultimately, this has a great look, the music is perfect, and the selection of enemies is right for the situation. It's not without faults. One of my issues is things associated with boil, in quotes. This really just feels like a fairly generic water level with a few fire-themed enemies thrown in, and they're almost out of place. As good as the gimmick used is, it probably could have done with furthering the theme and using another one. I guess I can see that. The boss is pretty good, with his variety and selection of attack patterns. I do find he's not on the very threatening side. I never felt in danger during the fight. I sure did. I died him once due to having 2 hit points left. Any other time he dies without me even so much as paying attention. I think the player needs to feel the full front of a boss's attacks, lest they actually do what I ended up doing on repeat playthroughs, not bothering to dodge and just shooting the bugger to death. I also feel the Noble Nickels are tacked on at times, with their challenges being far easier than what the main path throws at you. It's a bit backwards. These are minor problems in the grand scheme of things. The level is just straight up solid, and I think Capcom would be happy to see such a level and Robot Master in Mega Man 11. Unfortunately, it did not happen. Oh, and I found the hidden secret boss. I laughed. He was good. Let's see. Does that not divine boil? Don't you need heat to boil water? What a weird fucking criticism. That's funny. And true. It's true. Airman. I know I lied to you at the last festival, but I've learned from my mistakes. I'm a new man now. I definitely won't make any more cheesy jokes this time. Nope. No way.
Whatever you say, bro.
In 9th place, coming into the single digits, we have from... Oh god. Saverdez? That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Kamuso Temple, 41.2 average score. Okay, there's 3 Noble Nickels. You were supposed to talk to him first. Listen, I don't know that when he's on the other side of the teleporter. 46, 4th favorite. Okay. I remember liking this one, but I also remember one of the Nickels. No, never mind, it wasn't this one. I remember one of the Nickels, but it wasn't hard. Not the one I'm thinking of anyway. Hold on. Is that an inward sucking fanfiend? I'm trying to think if I've ever seen one of those. Yeah, I get it now. Jump! Okay, I know... no, I'm not gonna pretend like I remember where the Nickels are. I think one's here, right? Oh. Everything! Okay, never mind. I have to... get there somehow, though. When it left? Oh, okay, here's one of them. Oh god. Do my bidding! Guess the stage isn't vanilla. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, now we're here. And then... Dadgummit. Hold on. Woo! That was close. Let me charge. Okay, there we go. Oh god, you guys are annoying. In tandem. Sheesh. Ow. I found 2 of them. Oh gosh. Also, not gonna lie, rare Mega Man 6 OST usage, I guess. I almost never hear anything from the 6th game, like in a fan project, whether that be this or Mega Maker. Oh gosh, wait. Huh? Can I catch it on the down? No, just go. No! Oh, I tried. Had the best OST? Do I agree with that? I'm not saying you're wrong. Just thinking my personal opinion. Can I just do this, please? No. Okay. Fine. Golly. Okay. It's a tough one. I might have to agree with that, honestly. Damn it, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, honestly, if it's not 6, it's 5 for me. Yeah, thank God the checkpoint is here. Better. trying to think of how I want to do this, though. Can I just do this? Sure, that works. Probably go while it's coming up, or I guess I could do this. Yeah, okay. Don't make it more difficult. Ow, piss. A bit too early. Okay, cool. So I need to go a bit later. So like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's an evil combo. Do I need you? No. Okay, okay. Oh gosh, not you guys. Ooh. Okay, I have found all the noble nickels, so now it's just focus on the level itself. Oh my word, you're joking. No. Oh, okay, the game said, nah, you're doing it? Buster only. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. All or nothing. Oh god. What? Yeah, right! Ugh. Alright, I'm alive. Alright. For a place called Kamuso Temple. Oh, it's Kamuso Man! Oh, it makes sense! Sucks, this guy's a pushover! Relatively. Oh, the flame pillars are coming! And goodbye. Yeah, Kamusa Man, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! Woohoo! Round of applause! Easy boss. Alright. Judge time. 45. I see a 6 out of 5 already. Okay, 45 from Pyro. 6 out of 5 aesthetics though? OMG! This level is amazing. Funny, alright. Someone's a fan of the color purple, it seems. It picks like 4 enemies and a single gimmick. It makes a really great and creative level around them. I'd argue that's a level done right, but anywho. The difficulty curve is excellent and makes sense. And the usage of Tomahawk Man platforms is really great. The Noble Nickel rooms are hard, but fair, and I really like the final stretch with the bajillion platforms. It's a really neat usage of them. Also, this is going to be like the one level I fangirl over, the aesthetics, because seriously, this level looks amazing. Question mark. So, maybe. It maybe looks good. I don't know. I am? Okay. Hey, all the power to you. Purple is my second favorite color. Behind red. I fuck with red. It sets up a great atmosphere, and having the moon and the parallax clouds and mountains during the boss fight is such a great touch. Seriously though, this level is awesome. It plays great, it's designed really well, and it's overall just really nice. And all of it without any major custom assets. That is, yeah, props to you for that. Alright. Hornet with a 41. The level, that was a fun level. I really like the cave story background and recolored Ferroman tiles you used. Oh, is it cave story? This occurred to me. I don't think I've ever played cave story. Damn, so many games I haven't played. And now I'm watching, and I'm like looking this back. I'm like, all right, add that one to the list. Add that one to the list. It gave the level a sort of mystic feel to it. The boss room looked especially good. The Noble Nickels were fairly easy to find, but incredibly hard to actually get. I don't know if the last one was hard, but I think the other two were fine for the most part. I don't know. The last room with all the platforms was a bit extreme compared to the rest of the level. It really could have done without the laser shooting enemy. Oh, the big mech? That one was just funny. Wasn't a fan of Cave Game? Okay. The title screen uses the cloud effect. Oh, okay, okay. Damn, almost a perfect. A 46 from E. I love this level. It's really scary. Scary. But ultimately not too bad to traverse, making the end of each room all the more rewarding. It also limits itself to a small toolkit which works for the theme and supports it. I find it kind of sad how most of this level oh my god, hold on, I can't read. I find it kind of sad how most of this level's challenges, especially later on, can be pretty much trivialized with Sakugarne. Yeah, if it didn't clip to the floor, I would have used it myself. I'll be real. But that's kind of missing out on the point. The stage, in my opinion, also works beautifully for Kamuso-man himself. Dunno, to me he just seems like the kind of guy who'd put traps everywhere in his house. I feel like the level could have done a tiny bit more in terms of small optional areas for pickups, or more with its platforming challenges. But regardless, it feels super great to play, and I like it a lot. Okay. Oh, instant. Okay, I thought it was like horror scary. I was like, I don't know about that. But okay. Alright, and then Gary, out of fucking nowhere, with the 34. For a level filled with plenty of death traps, or deadly traps, excuse me, that can only be avoided with precise movements, it's surprisingly not as bad as you'd expect. It doesn't give the level a pass though, as you would still end up constantly dying to the mediocre level design, especially when trying to get the noble nickels. Despite that, the stage looks beautiful and inspired. The boss fight is quite decent, and I still find myself enjoying parts of this level. Alright, let's see how it is. And then barely onto the 40 with Ace. This is instant death done right, folks. How to take a single gimmick and squeeze it for all it's worth. That's 2 levels in a row. Ace has used that phrase. For a stage that's almost solely dev kit, there's some really good stuff here. Absolutely perfect checkpoint placement, nice and challenge noble nickels, surprisingly varied platforming challenges considering the gimmick, and few really clever, almost comical moments. In parentheses, the walker at the end there made me laugh due to sheer bizarreness, as it did with me. Design-wise, I cannot fault this stage very much. Your biggest hurdle is theming. Not enough was done to make this stage fit Kamuso-man. The tile set, in parentheses again, look up, say, tile set for a dojo. The enemy set and music did nothing to help, as they are all just very generic and not really thematic. This feeling of being generic applies to the stage also, as you could have put any Robot Master at the end. Still, you see the scores. This is a minor issue. If this is how you pull off instant death, I'd love to see future stuff by you. Alrighty. Calls it mediocre, still gives it a 34. Bruh, not to harp on the lad, but the same guy who's like, this level is shit. 25, you know? It's funny. Alright, let me wash up real quick and we'll get on to number 8. I'm back. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think I said it like twice before, but I started with Gary's rankings. He has like one category where he kind of treats it as like a participation trophy. Because I swear, like even like tier 2, he'd give all the levels like a 20 or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? Alright. Anyway, 8th place by Strife, Launchman, and Shuttleman, with a flat 42. Ace Sparks' favorite. Oh, I remember this one. This one is a good one. We got a big old Wily blimp in the background. Okay, I thought for sure there was a nickel there, which by the way, I did check. There are 5 noble nickels. From the creator of Freedom Planet. Is this a nickel? I'd assume so. I might need the map thing for this. 1.5. Huh. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, okay. Huge. I almost missed that. What am I doing? What am I doing? There you go. Oh, interesting. There we go. Let me just do this real quick. Nice, okay. Let's do that, and boom. Alright, we're here now. With the blimp again in the background. At least I assume that's a blimp. Oh my god, whoa! I didn't see you. I was like, what is pulling me? I wonder what they call it. It makes me wonder what they call it. Missile and shuttle. I wonder. Just kidding, it's not missile, man. It's launch, man. Why do I feel like I missed one? A nickel, that is. You know what? It don't matter. I assume this is yeah, okay. I took a big risk hopping on this. I did. Oh, wait, I want that! I was gonna say, oh yeah, this whole cinematic or whatever, it reminds me of X2. What is it? Overdrive Ostrich, where like X randomly gets the power of auto fire and just shoots the hell out of the the rocket. Come down! Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, hi. I do wonder, can you come from the other side? I don't think so. Oh, but it doesn't matter because I got you. You're dead. That's a 1-up. I want that. I'm gonna go down? Question mark? Okay, good call. Oh, okay. I do remember this. This one's funny. It's a Met. Let's shoot him. Oh, it's a Met. Let's shoot him. Oh, it's a Met. Let's shoot him. It's a Met. Let's shoot him. It's a Met. It's a Met. It's a Met. It's a Met. Oh, funny. Oh, hello there. Log entry, day 7. Dr. Wily still has not noticed me. Unbeknownst to him, I, the almighty Dennis, have amassed the arsenal of terrifying power. The enemies of my master shall quake in fear at the sight of my numerous transformations, each one more powerful than the last. I am immortal. I am infinite. I am eternal. Wily will notice me. Please notice me, Wily. Oh, hi. Okay. I wonder if you can carry that key to the secret. Oh, you made me miss out on that screw. I found a grand 2 noble nickels. Okay, yep, please leave. Oh, I found another one. Found another. No! That was hell! I'm just gonna do this. Cool. Oh gosh. These guys are so annoying. It's fine, just shoot, shoot, shoot. Ooh. Oh! Would you look who it is? Dr. Wily! I have clearly missed a key. Uh-oh. Air Devil! Oh, ow. Dang it, okay. So I can hit it 3 times, it's just up to do so. Oh gosh, I'm throwing. I'm throwing! Alright, probably just best to hit him twice. Boom. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's better. Now let's get 2 charge shots in, and I should be good. Oh, dadgummit. Oh! Please give me health. I know this is second phase. Okay, thank goodness. Air Devil brought it down. Really? I don't think it was too bad. He takes a lot of damage. Holy moly! You are difficult. Oh, golly. Okay, hold on. You are tough. What do I do? Dadgummit. I died. You only need to defeat Launch. Oh. Shadow provides extra attacks and heals them a bit. Yeah, I saw the healing. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to get it. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. Got it. Ow. I say as I keep getting contact damage. And goodbye. Cool, alright. Fun fight once you get the hang of it. Bollocks, I missed another nickel. You know what though? Props. That means they're hidden well, I assume. As a top 10 level, I assume you hit them well, not annoyingly so. Anyway, judge time. Pyro, 41. I think probably my biggest issue with this level is that it's too overwhelming for first-time players. There's a lot of enemies around, especially very bulky ones that, like power slams. That's the name? That's funny. I also don't really like the usage of shield attackers. They just feel like they were randomly placed and really don't pose that much of a challenge, and just seem like they're there to waste your time. And the bosses, while fun, are and really well done, were definitely very overwhelming, and it took a death for each to really figure them out. All that aside though, this level is really neat with its tech, and there was clearly a ton of love poured into this. The missiles, while not being the most original thing ever, are pretty neat, and do help to spice up the gameplay. And once you do master the boss fights, they are a ton of fun. Except for the Air Devil. Ooh, someone said, boo, devil, no bueno. Which I found to be a bit dull, but that's basically every devil boss ever anyways. The crazy morphing mech guy got a big laugh out of me, and the launch sequence was super neat. Honestly, this level really just shines in how creative it is. It does a heck ton of neat things. The design isn't particularly strong though, so I can't really say it's perfect. I still personally really like it though. Okay. Funny you say that about nickel placements in the top 10, since that's the main issue with the next stage. Oh, joy. Alright, I spoke too soon. Classic Cartman shenanigans. Hornet with the 40 flat. That was insane. I can tell that a lot of love and care was put into this level, especially the launch part. However, that boss was just too much, especially after an already long Air Devil mini-boss, quote-unquote. It's a very hectic fight, and it's hard to dodge both bosses' attacks at once, especially since the bigger Robot Master, I think it's Shuttle Man, hits like a truck. There seems to be a pattern, but it's very difficult to learn without dying several times because the battle moves so quickly. I guess? I don't know. I personally picked up on it rather quickly. I was what? I think I only got one death? But everyone's different, I understand. Let's see. With the first mini-boss, the Air Devil and Launchman / Shuttleman, I think you tried to do a bit too much in one level. I guess. Let's chat. Every devil ever until MaGMML 3 gave us the zombie devil and devil cores. They had to shake up the formula eventually. Excuse me. Alright, E with the 41. Really fun stage. I love the little details like Launch and Shuttleman flying in the background as you make your way through the sky. And I think the takeoff sequence is super cool and memorable. The level as a whole is occasionally pretty spammy with its enemies, but a lot of fun to play regardless. The mid-boss barrier is unfortunately already unlocked as you enter the room, but like the other bosses in the stage, he's a fun one to fight. Lunch and Shuffle themselves are pretty hectic, but after a cycle it's pretty easy to remember their pattern. Okay, yeah, this is what I agree with. I don't think it's too hard. But yes, I guess to give Hornet some credit, it does go pretty fast. I like how they team up like that. If the difficulty was less abrupt and more slopey, I'm sure this stage would feel even better to play, but it's already a lot of fun. And then Big G with the 40. This is a great level. The level design is very solid, but does contain a somewhat high concentration of enemies at places. Despite that, it's a pretty fun stage, and I thought that the ideas behind it were really interesting. However, I did not like the last boss fight, considering how easy it is to die while fighting them. There are also a few bugs, but it's no big deal. It's an absolutely fantastic level, but I feel that there's quite a few issues that this level could have done without. Okay, sure. And then a 48 from Ace. There are like two things wrong with this level. The screens can get overcrowded every so often. In parentheses, your combination of enemies towards the end of the stage is fairly questionable. And I think not enough of an effort was put to get the enemy set theme together, Recoloring enemies to match each other and perhaps replacing a few would have helped get the stage linking together better. The former is actually an issue, but the latter is a serious nitpick. Because let's face it, this stage is great. The gimmicks are simple, but effective. They complement the level layout, and whilst you don't really do anything that clever with them, you do go beyond the minimum and hit a nice middle ground. If I felt this was a problem though, you make up for it with your boss battles. Are you a Treasure fan by any chance? Because your boss fights take what is an above average stage, and to excuse the pun, rocket it out of the arena. All 4 of them were great. I'm counting Dennis. Okay. Very creative and just a whole lot of fun. They hit the perfect balance of challenge, neat attacks, and flair. Your Robot Masters, I fell in love. Not only would I want to see the stage in an official Capcom title, I think it actually beats most Capcom stages. Huh. Alrighty. So you definitely saw a couple different interpretations of the level. Some liked it, some were like, nah, it's alright, Starman. Give my love to a shooting star, but she moves so fast that I can't keep up. I'm chasing. I'm in love with a shooting star, but she moves so fast. When she falls then, I'll be waiting. Cyberman, 39. Yep. So 7th place by Red Bloopy, Cyberman with a 42.8. Okay, so TB's was a bit lower. I do remember this level, at least in terms of Crazy Nickels. So yeah, this one, I'll show it off now. If you touch this, you're gonna get teleported, and 9 times out of 10, it's not where you want to go. I do... Oh god, hold on. Yeah, okay. Shoot. I do remember, though, I did get the... That's a shameless plug, or like a boast, rather. I did get the record for this stage on the normal run rather easy, and apparently I got really good RNG. I'm not sure what I did, but cool. Okay, let's do that. I do like those cannon guys, they're pretty cool. Is this one of them? No, that's a pit, I'm retarded. Okay. I had to try. I had to try. The arcane nickels and awful spike visuals bring the score down for me. Okay. There's no super arrow? Yeah, it's fine. I screw that up? Whatever. The game's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Using jet to skip the challenge? I don't think so, amigo. The spikes don't look like spikes. I have to remember what they do look like. They look like background elements. Huh. Oh, I assume it's those things down there? Like if I had to guess? Hold on. What is this? Mini boss. Oh, it's the orb. Okay. Or wait, I don't think I defeat it, right? Oh, no. You don't defeat it. Okay, hold on. I do remember this. You can go left. Okay, there's a noble nickel. Yeah, I don't think the map will help me with this one, that's for sure. Oh, it's this. Oh, Yasichi! Hello! Oh, yeah, this is the boss. Oops. Short level, everyone. Not really. Alright, I guess I can show it off normally, and then I'll use the weakness, which I think is Hornet Chaser. But yeah, the gimmick with the mini boss normally is you don't actually defeat it. You just wait it out. Because as you saw, if you get touched by the orbs, you get teleported, and you have to, if you don't know the secret, you have to do it again. But yeah. You can also just do nothing while using Jewel Satellite. Oh, is that right? Okay. Alright, we are definitely going back though. I want to show off a bit more than that. Again, do I know where all the nickels are? No, but I do remember that one. Whee! Oh, I knew I could hit both of them. Ow. Alright, let's try this again. Does this work? No, it does not. Woo! Wait, what? That was only 2. Okay, whatever. Sure. Oh, don't give me the weapon energy. Ah, there you go. Oh, yeah, you were not doing anything against that, I'm afraid. Go forth. Oh, wait. Can I do this? I didn't fuck it up! Dadgummit. I held fire too soon. I'm back here. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Yes, I know, I could have used Rush Jet. I was trying to be funny. I paid the price for it. I keep trying to get that jump. Oops. Alright. Come on, for real this time. Please do 2 cycles, and not 3. No! Oh, okay, fine. Whatever! Ow. Oh, wait! Oh, no, those are spikes. Okay, no, I do see it. Wow, okay, I was I was looking at these like below where I'm shooting, and I was like, yeah, I see those ones. I was like, background tiles though. No, it's these. I see them. Oh, piss. What do I do? I guess I could do. Well, let me grab that. I'll have to start from here so don't bonk my head on them. Yeah, wow, okay, those are spikes, got it. Huh, those are really difficult to tell. Oh, and I'm back at the beginning! Fun! Oh, I almost got it. Yep, I see what you mean. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I gotta do the mini-boss again, but it's fine. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me a 2-cycle. Was that a 2-cycle? Yeah! Oh, the cannon didn't reappear. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is the real part of the level. Grab that, because why not? And I think I still need 2 more. That's a spike. Okay. I think I still need 2 more noble nickels. Which I do know. Oof. Okay. Grab Buster. Was really only for that? Okay. Not complaining. Money is money. Alright, I gotta look out for nickels, though. Okay. What do I have to... okay. Yeah, I was gonna be stupid. For some reason, I was like, I remember a nickel being down there. Nope. My mind, remembered falsely. Alright, hold on. Let's not do that again, because now I know better. Whoa, it's a big one! He splits into little ones, okay. Forgore about that. What's the... There's one from Rock Force that, that reminds me of. Is it Pulse Man? It reminds me of Pulse Man. I swear I missed one, but oh well. I already have like 2 stages I have to come back to. Unfortunately. It's an M-tank? Do I need an M-tank? No. Oh god, what am I doing? Whoa, hold on. Okay, do that. Dude, what am I doing? Oh my god. Sometimes you just gotta jump. This one. Whew. I see you. Is this one? It is. But what do I do? Do I screen wrap? I do. Oops, I missed it. Oh, I see. Ah. Oh, no, except, never mind. I did have the right idea. So you do this, and then you blam. Got it. And then now I can go this way. Except not really. What do I do? I guess I have to loop around? Sheesh. I might have missed it. No, I am going the right way. Okay. Assuming this is what I do. Wow, okay, so you skip a lot of the level doing the shortcut. That's funny. Okay, let me see. So I can do... Yes, you did. And I can see why. Alright, I think that's 3 of 4 nickels. Alright, so we can skip onward. Oh no, this is the boss. Okay, well, I think I missed one question mark. Oh well. We'll figure it out later. 3 or 4 ain't too bad. Alright. Oh no, there's more. I have a chance. Am I weird to think those cannon guys, like, whenever I see them, I feel like they're supposed to be in a Sheriff Man's level, but I don't know. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this. Stomp on that for Yasichi. Watch out for the Gorgillion freaking little eggy weggies. Okay. And then... Yep, there it is. Oh, is anyone supposed to find this? I mean, this one, I'm not gonna lie, this one seems... I guess you're right. Like, I saw it coming in the sense that the rest of them were kind of puzzly, so I was like, huh, if going down brings me here, what is up do? You know? But, these are definitely some oddball nickels. Alright, let's see. So stand and do nothing with this. Oh, funny. You weren't kidding! And baboosh! That's the boss. Nice, okay, I actually found all the nickels. Oh, okay. We're below 40 though, starting off with the first one. So judge time. Pyro with a 39. Man, this level is seriously awesome. It looks really good, and honestly the tech with the matrix blocks and the maze stuff blew my mind. It's an incredibly well-built level, for the most part, and it's truly a spectacle to behold. I really love the custom enemies, especially the minor mets. They're adorbs. Honestly, I think some weird design choices bring it down for me. The noble nickels in particular. The way to access the first and third one is clever, but I don't like how you basically have to replay the first part of the level right after getting the first one. I agree with that. And the way to get the second one was pretty obtuse. Thankfully, the room with the nickel in it was, the room with the nickel in it was very clever, so at least it at least evened out, I guess. Also, I don't really think I'm a fan of the boss. It kind of just felt like a rehash of the mini-boss. Honestly, I think I like the mini-boss more than the boss, because at least with the mini-boss, it's just a survival, while the boss, the main one, plays more like your typical Wily Capsule fight, which I have never really been a fan of. I think the good outweighs the bad here, though, and it's still a great level IMO. Also, I found that psychedelic death pit, and it killed my eyes. Uh-oh. Funny stuff, funny stuff. Cyberman was cool. I like the puzzles. I do too, but I do agree. If you're wanting to get all the nickels, it is a bit tedious, but neither here nor there. Hornet with a 45. Wow, this level clearly had a lot of effort put into it. The graphics were amazing, besides a few spikes that looked like blocks and others that blended into the background too much. Ooh, yeah, very much so. I've never really been a huge fan of gimmicks that send you backwards, but this level did it surprisingly well. However, one time I touched the very edge of one of those cyber blocks that sends you backwards and nothing happened. The boss was fun and engaging, was a fun and engaging battle that posed a nice challenge, but his attacks were a bit repetitive and hard to dodge. Overall though, great job. Ooh, another 39, okay, so not as good. The stage is a bit over-ambitious, haha, I really like all the creative ideas that went into this level, but they're just introduced at a rapid-fire rate, making it hard to keep up with them. What bothers me the most is the wraparound. It's a super cool mechanic and the level uses it well for some mind-bending scenarios, but it's introduced properly after it's already been used, and the way it is used makes it not obvious to the player when the wrap is active. I spent a lot of time searching for how to access the first noble nickel, jumping into every cyber reset block in the hopes of finding one that takes me to the bonus area, but ended up being a random wraparound area that had me redo the first section completely. My favorite part about this level is definitely the boss. The sound effects are amazing, and I love how the mini-boss, quote-unquote, introduces the player to all of the boss's attacks. The conveyors turning on is also a neat addition to the challenge. Holy moly, an actually good score from Big G. Okay. I said it couldn't be done. Amazing! This is a stage that does everything almost perfectly. I'd say the only things I didn't like are how much you end up backtracking and the occasional bugs. However, the concept is very interesting and it has been executed so well. Not to mention the outstanding visuals and how interesting the methods of getting the noble nickels are. Ultimately, aside from small issues, this level is extremely well built and it definitely deserves praise. And then a nice 45 from Ace to wrap it up. I think one of the gimmicks was kind of underutilized on the math path, the screen wrap, and it would have been nice to see the mini-boss show up again in a different configuration, as it certainly felt like it warranted a repeat. It also felt over too soon, just as it was getting really interesting. That does say everything though. I was stunned. Not only did this feel like a Mega Man stage, this felt like an all-time classic one. I don't know about that, but okay. Everything was really original, and when it wasn't being original, you had serious flair to back it up. Nice graphics, good music, really cool special effects, and I love the Battle Network reference. The fact you took what is basically an instant death layout and Super Meat Boy'd it was very nicely done, and a really clever way of handling it. The Noble Nickels were very clever and sneaky, but not frustrating, although they require a little too much backtracking for their own good. But this sort of weapon usage for the optional stuff was pretty well handled. The Robot Master was fun, if a little easy. Maybe he should have dealt a little more damage, ? I never felt in danger during the fight. I did unfortunately have the Robot Master hilariously glitch out on me quite badly, which caused a soft lock. Awkward! Still, this was such a cool stage. I loved it. Well done. Alrighty. Holy moly, you're here. Boomo! Boomo, boomo, boomo! Boomo? Boomo! Boomo, boomo! Boomo! Hi. Stupid. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay, maybe I missed one. If I see it, I'll figure it out. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Beneath Sand and Rock. Got 6th place by the Stove Guy and scored 43.4 on average. Alrighty. Again, please forgive me, I'm gonna watch it real quick and then we'll get back on to the levels. Alright, and we're back. Cool. Okay. Not a big fan of this one. It's a jack of all trades. Honestly, I agree if it's the one I'm thinking of. It is. Okay. It's a good level, not my cup of tea. At least in terms of finding the Noble Nickels. I will say though, Donkey Kong Country Remix. Okay, ooh. Bit of enemy spam, I'm not gonna lie, but It's forgivable so far. Alright, I'm done. Hold on. Gosh. Oh, that one's fast. Why? Also. Whoa! Holy warp? What happened there? Okay, there's a key. I thought this was a nickel. Oh... Is this one where I have to carry a nickel forever and a half? Across the level? Oh no, okay. At least not this one. Got it. Okay, so no. It was not a secret at all. It was the way to go. Why do I remember this then? Do I need multiple keys? I don't know. Whoa. Is there anything here? Need to find keys to progress. Okay. I don't know why I remember... I don't know why I didn't just go. I don't remember why... I think it's the second nickel I'm not a fan of, but I can't remember why I feel that way. Okay, nothing. Okay. Oh, that made you respawn. Great. Alright, so I have 2 keys now. Which, unfortunately, seems like... that's what I need. Ooh! I can't go back? Uh-oh. Didn't even loop the music correctly, bro. What is this? These ruins have slept for thousands of years under sand and rock. However, one day, they were reawakened by a man named Dr. Wily. Oh, I think I've heard that before. Remodified into a super secret hideout, these ruins have lost their original purpose, which will remain a mystery for eternity. But there are still a lot of questions surrounding this place. Who built them? Why were they built here? Why were they abandoned? And what emits those screams of torment that can be heard in the distance? It's me trying to find the keys, obviously. Okay, I have 2, and I could get out, but I wonder if I need what I assume to be this one. How? Okay. And I have 2, but I only need... ooh, geez, hi. I only need 1 here. This and Camuso Man should have swapped placement. Perhaps, perhaps. I knew it! Okay, I do need an extra key to get one. Why am I remembering the second one being annoying, though? I don't know. You know what, we're gonna just keep playing, and if I miss it, oh well. I have to come back to tier 10 anyway. Oh, jeez. Well, I want that. Oh, hi. I did not expect you. I still didn't expect you, geez. I can speak, I swear. Oh my gosh, okay. Yes, Carter. They appear there. It's cheap, but I can do it. Okay, never mind. The second one was the total cakewalk. I guess the first one was the one I was thinking of. Why do I remember... actually, I don't think I've seen it myself, but I think there's an Easter egg in this level. I think I saw it on the wiki once, so... hold on, I'm getting a ton of health. Oh, hi! Is this anything? No. I forgot they're called the up and downs. It makes sense, but... okay, hi! Okay, and we go backwards. I might die a couple times here. Oh, oof. Still alive for now. It's kind of a cool idea to backtrack through the level, but I'm nervous. Ow. Oh gosh. Woo! I almost became one with the sand and rock or whatever. First try. Okay, not too bad. What's this? Oh yeah, it's you. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, 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 no. Oh, you guys are the worst. Ow. 6 damage. Holy moly. My bad. Nice. And defeated. Alright, I found all the nickels. That's actually really good. I like that. Yeah, very cool climax. Indeed, he did. Ooh, I see you. Ooh, okay, starting off good. Fire with a 46. I really love the whole design of the stage here. The placement of enemies is really good, and probably the only enemies I don't really like that were used are the jet batons. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just solely because they just tend to surprise you. The rest is really, really good, and the scorpion generators provide for a serious challenge. The jumping generator is really cute too. And oh my god, all caps, the up and downs, they're actually used well. I love how they're used. 6 question marks. I love how they're used. Maybe. I also... I can't tell if it's supposed to be exclamation points. It makes me laugh. Anyway, I also really like the design of the middle section too. The rooms with the caustic spike blocks use them really well, and I like how you can just collect what keys you want and the extra can go towards the noble nickel. My fave part of the level though is the wave bike section. It's just so perfect, just romping through the whole level backwards, and it's really clever how the whole level is built to still be threatening in the section. The boss is really fun too. It feels like a real Mega Man Fortress boss. Atmosphere of the level is really good too. The level is overall just excellent. I love it, heart. Ooh, a 38 from Hornet though. I really like the graphics here, and you use the keys really well and give a clear sense of where the player should go, but there were some issues. Aesthetically, it was a bit difficult to tell the spikes apart from the background, and the music doesn't loop properly. Yeah, that is true. That is true. The wave bite section towards the end felt out of place, and it was hard to react to the enemies popping out of the sand. The up and downs were really annoying as well. Okay, so you had some that liked the up and downs, the others who were like, boo, not cool. Alright, flat 40 from E. Oh man, I really like how you move back through the level at the end, though it makes little sense why did Mega Man not just go left to begin with. Sure. Really cool level with a well-executed underground desert theme. I like the little key challenges that let the player advance through the stage. The enemy placement is mostly fine, though I think the level could have done without up and down surprising the player while he's moving up and down. The structure near the end. The boss fight is also a lot of fun and a great conclusion to this level. Okay, so that's 1 for the up and downs, that's 2 against the up and downs. Okay. Wow, another good score. 46 from Gary. I'm impressed by the effort put into this level. It is extremely well done. The level design is very solid. The atmosphere of the stage is fantastic. Where was I? Here I am. My only real complaints are the wave bike section, which is tedious and frustrating, and some parts of the level where enemies are frustrating to deal with. However, the positive aspects of this stage make up for the problems it has, and that is something I appreciate. And then, ow, wow, okay. The highest being Ace with a 47. The opening made me smile. And then I entered the temple, and I knew I was in for something good. I'm almost wondering if this stage was made by 2 people. Huh. The two halves of it feel very different. This both does and doesn't feel like a Mega Man stage. It's clearly set up in a fashion that's alien to Mega Man, but at the same time you can get the feeling that this could actually fit in a Capcom title. You managed to take dev kit assets and turn them on their head. The maze-like system in this level really makes you feel like you're exploring the depths of an ancient ruin, finding the secrets within. While you put in instant death, I found it's not usually the cause of the player's demise. Of course, the coolest bit of the level has to be the ending. I'm not spoiling this, but it really made me go, okay, wow, that is awesome. Also, you threw in the original boss amongst the dev kit asset stage. That blindsided me. It's pretty unique and of the coolest looking looking bosses in the contest. He is as creative as the level. Really solid use of dev kit assets involved. There are issues with the stage, but they are very minor. I feel the enemies could do with the modified graphics. They seem to clash with each other. But that is a serious nitpick, and obviously I'm not penalizing for the minor thing. The boss itself has one attack that gave me pause. I feel he fires entirely too many missiles, and they're awkward to deal with. Other than that, this stage was brilliant. Stunning tileset too. Oh, the tracking missiles? Yeah, true. What stage were you playing? Funny. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I see you. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've seen this moon statue before. Maybe we have. What happens if I interact with it? Maybe I can interact with it. Alright, never mind. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm double stupid. Do I unlock it later? I thought... Oh, can't yet. Okay. I was like, I swear you can do something. Oh, shoot, we're at the top 5. 5th place by, God, I'm stupid. What is that, sodium? Sodium, oxygen, hydrogen, or as I like to call it, now. Quarantine Woman with a 43.6. Sodium hydroxide. Oh. A fancy way of saying it. And I think there were 2 noble nickels. Oh, this is the favorite? $47 out of 50. Gold favorite. Yeah, I'm assuming that means number 1. Oh, hi. I assume I can just... I assume I could, like, suck a Garnet up there, but I don't know. Oh! Henryu also said this stage should have won. I think it at least should have gotten second, I'm not gonna lie. But I've already said my thoughts on that. Which we'll get to that stage when we get to that stage. Because it's what? It's this or Neapolitan? No, 3rd is also a normal one. Or like a Mega Man-ish level. What is it? It's Haunt Man, that's right. Which, spoiler alert, personally, I think Haunt Man should have won. But that's just me. This one's cool though, I love this one. Now, I don't understand the plot behind it. Did I catch COVID or something? Ow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my word. Oh, okay. Not gonna lie. I thought that was a ladder. Maybe I need like wheel cutter or something. Okay. Fight the hazmats in front of you, run away from the ones chasing you. Okay. Seems to be the case. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that's a toughie. could do this. Nope, not that. That. Okay, cool. There's so much going on! I'm alive. Okay, we're good. Run! Run! Well, that's funny. The hazmat. Clever! Funny guy. Oh, they climb ladders. If anyone's watched Minecraft Horror, it can climb! Oh, hi. And I slid right into you. Amazing. Woo! Homestar reference? Actually, climb. Climb. No, go away. Go away. I want nothing to do with you. You guys are covered in icky goop. Oh, that's an M-tank. Which I don't need. Holy moly, I forgot about. Okay. Lore. Oh, their wings fall off? Gross. Oh my god. There's so much. Just go. Just go into the boss room. Oh, I forgot. Possible jump scare warning. Hand! Oh, that's freaky. Gross. Nasty hand, bro. Oh, goodbye, hand. Who goes there? Oh my gosh, it's Quarantine Woman! Oh, hi. Whoa, your attack is crazy. Okay. I have to get used to that. Okay, so boom. Oh, dadgummit. Yeah, it shoots 4 and then 2. Ah, I almost had it. Zoroark women? That's funny. Alright, take 2. Let's try this again. Oh my gosh, I missed again! 7 contact damage, by the way. Yeah, this one I'm not sure how to dodge. Oh god, why are you close? Yeah, stay over there. Why do I not know how to dodge this one? Oh, wait, no, I see it now. I see it. Alright, watch out for the wave. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage. Take 3, 3rd time's a charm. Ooh! Oh, come on. Okay, so I stay here, right? No, not when you fought me. Fucking hell, I suck! Stop! Nope, I don't know how to dodge this one. Fucking hell. I will figure it out. I do not remember you being so hard, though. Alright, try it again. Bloody hell, I keep jumping way too soon. Oh my god. Dude stares at me like, what a fucking idiot. Alright, try it again. Oh, I keep landing on you. No, fuck it, we're using an E-tank. This is the best one I've done so far. I got him. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. That was a tough fight. Which is good. I like tough fights. Tough fights, excuse me. I missed one! Oh my god, I gotta come back to so many tier 10 levels! Oh, okay, hold on. This is interesting. Okay, so Pyro with the 34, that's pretty low. It felt like it focused on cinematics more than actually making a level. The first half is completely unamusing and doesn't do much, but I'm pretty sure that was intentional. The transition to the second half definitely scared the heck out of me. And this is where I begin to have issues with the level. I appreciate the effort that went into the AI of the hazmat suit guys. They go and attack other enemies before attacking you. But they're really introduced pretty badly. Your first encounters with them are in extremely cramped areas, and they can very quickly gang up on you and kill you. And then later on in the level, they just spawn in completely non-threatening places. The end with the mutants is neat, excuse me, but it also really feels like enemy spam because the bugs just seem to be randomly pasted everywhere. Also, the bugs are kind of nightmare-inducing and made me very uncomfortable. I'm not muted, I'm just... Oh, we're... Okay. Now I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. To each their own, but okay. So yeah, super scary, nightmare-inducing, got it. The Hall hand thing is really creepy and scared the hell out of me, but poses no threat at all. There's some acid drops that seem to be placed randomly and will never hit you. Sensing a pattern here, style over substance. Not a fan of the boss either, because she does a hell of a lot of damage with everything, so it becomes more of a trial and error learning than an actual engaging boss. The Noble Nickels are really weird too. The second one is incredibly frustrating to get since the hazmat guys are on your track all the time forever, and I don't think it's possible to escape the pit the third one is in without dying. I appreciate and respect the huge amount of effort put into the level, but I don't think it turns out to be a fun experience. Sounded really pissed at Pyro there. I'm not gonna say nothing. I wasn't pissed. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed. But anyway, and then on the opposite side of the spectrum, 47, super high, from Hornet. I don't know what I was expecting from a robot master called Quarantine Woman, but it wasn't that. That was fantastic, and it really seemed like it was made by a professional Mega Man fan game developer. The random music switch, the hazmat enemies that come from ropes, the mosquitoes, the giant hand mini-moss, everything about that was just awesome. My issues with this level were few and far between. First, you forgot to place a ladder collision tile near the beginning of the level. Second, a jump big was right next to a screen transition, giving me almost no time to react. I did see that too, yeah. Lastly, Quarantine Women's attacks do a lot of damage considering how fast they are. The biggest issue is the Noble Nickels. Some of them are ridiculously hard to get. Still, this level is great. Awesome job. 43 from E. I absolutely love the way this level tells its story and how it transitions every time it throws in a new element. The atmosphere and pacing in this level are amazing, and I had a lot of fun playing through it. I feel like this level would have been better off without any Noble Nickels though, as there are usually low points in the enjoyment and fairly tricky to get. I still don't know how to get the second Noble Nickel reliably. After 15 minutes I managed to do a Cyclocarne hop on the scientist below, but that feels too precise to be the solution. Aside from that, the level frequently suffers from unfair enemy placement, forcing the player to take hits. One example of this is the first time you see the bugs. One of them flies directly where the player will go next. Oh, by the way, great detail how the security guards shoot at the bugs and not just focus down the player. It really helps in making them feel believable. My favorite section of this level was when the huge mutated hand surprises the player in the boss corridor. Overall, fantastic environment, or atmosphere, excuse me, but the gameplay sometimes get influenced by it to the point where tanking a hit is often a better option excuse me, a better option compared to using skill in order to get through the level. Definitely my favorite aesthetic and story execution in the contest, though. And then a high of 47 from G. I gotta say, this level is absolutely amazing. Pretty much everything in it is perfect or close to being perfect. The ideas behind it and the bosses are awesome. The graphics and music are great, and the level design is very solid. I'd say that there are a few times where there is an excessive enemy respawning, or noble nickels that are hard or confusing to get. Regardless, this level is certainly very enjoyable and extremely well built. And another 47 from Ace. So yeah, Pyro definitely didn't like this. Everyone else though, high scores. So Ace says, I can't say I was expecting anyone to make a stage that would fit in the Aliens franchise, but there it is. This is another stage I am so thankful there is a Robot Master for. This level takes what is basically an enemy-only stage and makes it work. The custom assets in this stage are incredible, and I can't remember playing a Mega Man stage that gives its enemies set honest-to-goodness AI. Oh, I see, yeah. The Hazmat Joes are brilliant. The flair and details in the stage make up for the fact that sprite work can get a little wonky, but there is so much attention to detail though, I can't help but award a full aesthetic score. Oh, okay. The final stretch is a little crowded, but it isn't too bad, and some of the nickels were kind of hard to figure out. The second one having a constant stream of enemies was a little much. As for your Robot Master, it's a really cool fight, and gives me the same feeling as playing a shoot 'em up with the precision required. My biggest issue with the stage is her, though. Don't get me wrong, she's great, unique and pretty difficult, but she's a bit too difficult for her own good. Main cause of this, with one exception, an almost complete lack of tells during the fight to let you know what shot pattern she's going to use, which leads to the player to be unprepared. It took me a while to beat her, and even though I sort of got used to how she worked, the lack of tells means it's very hard to know what exact actions you need to pull off to dodge her next barrage, especially considering the sheer precision required. Overall though, this stage was brilliant though, and is one of the more unique experiences I've had playing a Mega Man game. Coolio. Alright. That's number 5. On to number 4 after I talked to Needleman. You know, one really has to respect the budget that went into this festival. The organizers created a sewer, a forest, a subway train, an arcade, a VR room, a restaurant, a tower, and a platform that just goes all the way to outer space. Just think of how much that would cost. Yeah, you do the budgeting, bro. I will do the level playing. Alright, number 4, earning the Reggae Trophy. We have 4th by Blackmore Darkwing, Neapolitan Man, with a 43.8. And 5 noble nickels, okay. This one was cool. A 47 and the bronze favorite, okay. Oh, I gotta remember this. Okay, so vanilla. That's right, okay, so strawberry I remember, all 8, but vanilla is diagonal. Chocolate is, I don't know, a plus. A plus formation. Uh-oh. This mini-boss? It is. And mini-boss is gone. Nope. I see you. I need a key. Ow. Oh my gosh, okay. You know, in hindsight, I'll speak my mind just because holy moly, stuttering is my specialty, I guess. No, I thought it was gonna be mean, but it was just funny. Full disclosure, I was not pissed at Pyro. I just thought it was funny that, like, the bugs in Quarantine Woman made Pyro scared. I'm like, I could think of 100 different things that are more scary than that. That was what was going through my mind. That's why I was like, bruh. It just made me laugh more than anything. But like I said, to each their own. Do the wafers? I think these are wafers, but I love the gimmick of the wafers. Especially, I think, later down the line. Also, I'm getting my ass handed. I saw that health. Don't... Okay, diagonal. There we go. Oh, I see you. I need another... thingy. Chocolate. Okay. I don't know what chocolate does. Ooh. I got the key. Oh, I gotta go back? Okay. Oh, do they not respawn? It's kind of cool. Okay, wow, I'm almost dead. I was like, let me use the key first. See Ace's review for details. It's the one gripe I have with this stage. Okay. Oh gosh. Hold on, I need this. Come on. There we go. Oh, right, okay. If I touch this, it melts. Boop whoop! Boop whoop! Boop whoop! That sound effect makes me laugh. I only have 2, what do you call it? Nickels, I believe. Uh-oh. Another mini-boss! And another gone mini-boss. They don't, even if you leave the room and come back. Oh, really? Huh. Oh, I see. Into the strawberry milk, I assume. Okay, nice. Good. Okay, cool. I gotta remember, it's chocolate that goes straight, not vanilla. Oh, hi. We're just gonna tank the hit. I do not want to die. And then I fall here, and cool. Okay. This way. Oh, it scared me. I was like, what? Okay. Got you. And got you. Okay, so that's 4 out of 5 now. Oh, now we're at the Neapolitan. We're at the namesake. Ow. Might have to use an E-tank. Ooh, I see you. Okay. Ow. Alright, you're gonna go diagonal. The last one, I'm sure. Oh gosh, hold on. Oh, shoot! Nope, I'm E-tanking. I'm E-tanking. Okay, there we go. Oop. Dude, come on. There you go. And nope, there's more. Ow. And there's more! Ooh, okay, that would have been amazing had I not needed the E-tank. At least not yet. Okay. Oh gosh, why does this seem... Ooh. Oh my god. Oh yes, Eam. And I guess I can just do this. Well. And we go. Okay, boss room. Nice. Alright, bro, show me what you got. 2 health bars. Holy for holies. Take a lot of damage, though. Okay, whoa. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Ow. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what he shoots. Got it. That's 1 health bar. Oh, they track. Okay, got it. Right here, and here. Okay. Getting the hang of it, I think. For the most part. Alright, we got him. Cool. Not too shabby. A nice M tank before the final boss, I suppose. And I got all the nickels. Oh boy, okay. Pyro with the 48. Absolutely fantastic level. It's a bit on the long side, but it spends a lot of time developing its gimmicks in really awesome ways, and I think it turned out amazing. The ice cream gimmicks are incredibly creative, and I really like how you made your new gimmicks interact with default engine assets. I love the ice cream cannon enemies. They're kind of amazing and one of the best cannon type enemies I've ever seen. The design is really clever and each gimmick is used really nicely. There's a lot of setups to me that stand out to me as just being extremely well designed. Probably one of my favorite parts in the level is the fight with the mixer mini-boss over the waffle cone platforms. You'd think getting hit wouldn't really matter, but then you remember that in this engine, there's very slight upwards knockback when you get hit, and that makes the mini-boss incredibly threatening. Yeah, I did see that. It's really well designed and very fun. I also really like the Noble Nickel bonus rooms. They're all extensions of the gimmick used in really difficult ways, and I love them. And on top of all of this, there's also a ton of adorable details like the ice cream buckets with multiple flavors. An incredibly fun, fair, and learnable boss fight at the end to top it all off. Top it like a sundae. Only part of the level that kind of confuses me is the strawberry block gimmick. I don't really think it was used all that well, and I feel like just straight up removing the block wouldn't change anything. Honestly, I agree. But they're not really a major part of the level. Besides, this is just fantastic. Awesome job. 43 from Hornet. This stage was super creative. This was a super creative stage with some really neat custom enemies. However, I think the execution could have been a bit better. Some sections were way too spammy, especially the room with the first Noble Nickel. Looking at you, Gutsman platform enemies. And the mini-boss was a bit ridiculous, especially when I was expected to fight him on breakable tiles. Also, for the first half of the Neapolitan Man fight, you could stand in the left corner and most of his attacks wouldn't completely miss you. Huh, is that right? Interesting. Alright, 45 from E. Really creative theme. I really like how the level is presented and its theme is executed. This level frequently adds new ice cream themed elements to keep the experiments fresh and mix with the elements introduced beforehand. The Neapolitan Man himself is fun to fight, and the second phase ramps up his challenges nicely without making him unfair or too difficult. The one thing I'm not a big fan of in this stage is some of the longer nickel segments. I feel like while there are a nice extra challenge, they are also sometimes padded out between the interesting bits to follow specific geometry and generally distract from the main path for longer than they need to. The segment where I feel this the most was the segment behind the Hornet Chaser wall, which had a really fun and tricky twist on the mini-boss of the stage, but didn't need the other segments preceding it. Aside from that, the level is really cool, with a nice difficulty curve and progression. With the enemies being fairly placed and projectiles only getting spammy on 1 or 2 occasions near the end, if you're using Buster. Great work! Gariri with a 44. What an impressive level. I really like the concept, and the level looks very good. Even when we put that aside, the stage is mostly well designed and fun to play through. I think some sections did get irritating, mostly because of enemies that are a bit hard to deal damage with, but thankfully that's no big deal. Once again, very good level. Ooh, okay, and then the 39 from Ace. Alright, let's see what you got. I'm so glad this stage came with a Robot Master. Its theming deserved a wacky robot. So, let's get the good stuff down. The theming of this stage is top notch. We have brilliant enemy designs, really original stuff behind everything going on, and some great ideas here, and excellent conveyance going on. Even the quite basic and concept ideas are well executed, like the red melting ice gimmick, excuse me. We do falter in the execution of one portion of the stage, and it sideswipes the level a bit, the wafer blocks. And specifically, they seem to do something contrary to what Mega Man usually does with its objects. They don't respawn. Oh! Is that so? All the top 4 as one. That's right. That's right. They don't respawn in, like, at all? Like, even if you die? Huh. Or at the very least, not enough is taken into account by the fact that they don't respawn. This can leave you almost hopelessly trapped if you aren't playing well, and can cause the player to off themselves as you are left with no option but to throw yourself into the batter. It hurts the fun factor. This is the biggest issue with the stage, and it's not a small one either. Oof. I did not know that. The Noble Nickel, excuse me, I can spell, were challenging, and most of them felt good to get through. The Big Eye was very funny. The only exception is the mini-boss refight, which, being combined with another gimmick, makes it require a bit more planning to even survive than you'd expect for a mini-boss. And a bit more irritating. Really. Excuse me. I'm not sure the second rematch with said mini-boss was exactly required either, since there isn't a huge difference to the rematch. I can honestly see that, yeah. The real star of the show is the boss. He is fantastic, nicely difficult, varied, and he has some really nifty attacks. He completely justifies his double health bar with the variety of attacks and the phases to the battle. He was really fun to fight, and it's clear a lot of effort went into him. This was overall a very fun stage. It's just, I think the wafer thing has bothered me a fair bit. But the sum of its parts makes more than makes up for that problem, and that really is the only issue with the stage I can see. But unfortunately, it was enough to dock it down from the 40s. Unfortunate. Plum. This place is so amazing! All of these lights, statues, the fact that it's outer space. This'll be the best news story of my life. You must be pretty flattered. Yeah, whatever you say. Alright. Third place by Corby and Freeman. We have Hauntman with a 45 flat. Alright. Again, do forgive me, I gotta wash up and then I'm about to get a drink. All the judge rating is screwed with my voice. Alright, number 3 has 2 nickels. Let's get it. Hauntman, 48, but only 7th favorite. Okay. I like this guy's song. If I'm not mistaken, this is the only entry made by 2 people. Could be wrong on that. Alright, here we go. I love this guy's theme. Oh, this one's cool too. So yeah, where I am in the background, that's where I'm actually standing. Ow. And boom. Nice. I like how the head just sits there like, well, what do I do now? I didn't think this was through. One niche nitpick I have is, I do kind of wish the music didn't loop to the very beginning. I wish it just kind of looped to the, like, you know, the main part, the bump it up and I think that would be a nice loop, but that's just me. Yeah, this part. Okay, I had to make sure. Yeah, you can't defeat the, what are those? The ghost devils? Oh gosh. They're everywhere! Oh, and we're back. Okay. Oh, oops. That's fine. Whoop. Ow. Oh, that's a noble nickel! Nice. I missed one. Uh-oh. Oh, add that to the list. I'm just missing every nickel known to man. Which again, though, for the most part, that's a good thing, because it means they're hidden well. Oh gosh, yeah, I forgot. Be like a multi-phase fight. Oops. Okay. So when he slashes his sword, which is no longer, I need to jump a little late. Oh, okay. Got some nice Fire Emblem going on. Big Thoron! Blizzard! He's only using Blizzard now, okay. Fine by me. Get the Black Knight left. Oh my gosh. You come down here and fight me like a man. Oh. I didn't see how much damage I was doing. Alright. GG. Ah! I did miss a nickel! No! Alright, well, that's Haunt Man for you. Again, I'll come back in a later stream. We'll get all the nickels we're missing. Thank you. More reading. Alright. Let's do this. Pyro with the 47. All caps. OMG, I love this level! What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 exclamation points. Woo! The gimmicks and assets used here are so cool. They're not necessarily the most original thing. Shadow gimmicks have been around for a long time, but they're used extremely well, and I really love how the gimmicks are combined with the engine assets. The setups with the shield attackers and ground devils, is that what they're called? I see. Are really good, and they're probably one of the few good usages of shield attackers I've ever seen. I also really love the final showdown. Gosh, I can't read. Fucking hell. I also really love the final shadow section too, because it goes out of its way to try and disorient you by placing fake enemies on the real shadows while the real enemies are above them. Difficulty curve is great. The challenges are designed really well. Overall, it's just a fantastic level. Boss fight is really neat, even if, again, the concept has been done before. I like Phase 3. This whole level is just really good. Super great job. 48 from Hornet. This is a very strong contender for my favorite level. Call it my second favorite level. It was super creative and fun, and felt like something straight out of a really, really good fan game. That VR gimmick was insane, and I would love to see an entire stage based off of it. Haunt Man was especially cool, with the boss haunting 2 different bodies and attacking you with them. The battle was fair and easy to learn. My only real issues were a few blocks that blended in too well with the background. Overall, though, fantastic job. A 47 from E. A really nice level that does so many things right that my complaints here will seem more like nitpicking than anything. But before I get to those, I just want to compliment it on its really creative gimmicks and super fun boss. As for the problems I had with the level, I felt like sometimes the enemies were placed in rather trivial locations where they don't pose much of a threat at all, long after they've been introduced. And there is a log graphic in this level which I constantly considered part of the background, which ended up causing me to take a hit almost every time I reached that section. Aside from that though, this is a really fun and well-made stage. Oh, Gary had to ruin it with a 30 fucking 9. Alright. Explain yourself. I'm quite impressed. Level design is very solid, though it has a few rough edges at times, but it's still a very enjoyable level. I'd say that Halloween-themed stages often feel generic and uninteresting, but this one is an exception, as I like the custom enemies and the main gimmick. The boss is a bit too easy though. Let's see. Should have never been a judge. That's wild, but you know what? I respect it. Everyone's got an opinion. Some more valid than others, but we're gonna end it there. 44 from Ace. That's all he had to say. Honestly, expected, because I feel like most of his stuff is like very, very short. Was it Kiram in the first game who also had like really short stuff? He's like, this level is good, and then that's it. Anyway, Ace, 44. Very solid stage. Your new gimmick is a wonderful idea, even if gameplay-wise it's simple. The flare is what takes a standard platforming and enemy segment and turns it into something original. Sometimes that is all that is required. Your primary gimmick is introduced very, very well, and the follow-up at the end of the stage is perfect, combining all the elements of the stage into an interesting challenge that plays with the player's perspective, usually to draw their eye to the wrong place at the wrong time. I am also rather happy that it is very easy to tell what is and isn't a pit in this stage. The new enemies are great too. There is an issue with the introduction of the Super Mario Bros. 3 inspired Devil Boo floors. You can just skip it outright thanks to the platform above. The second outside area is pretty dull. The first such area is fine since it's introducing the player to the new enemy types. The second one? Nah, no such excuse. So it's just a bit of a random tiny slog partway through the stage. It's no bad by any means, but it was a pretty dull segment to have in the middle of your stage. The Robot Master is very clever, and I love how he looks, but I think there's a bit too much RNG here. The Night Form is able to corner the player very easily, since his fireball attack requires a fair amount of him to actually dodge, but I appreciated how much damage he actually deals, making him feel like a threat. The Mage Form is a bit weird. The first time I fought him, I did not see his Lightning Blast attack, only his Ice Shards, making the fight a total cakewalk. Yeah, he had pretty much the same thing for me, aside from the first attack. But I digress. Having a cap to the amount of times he could pull off attacks in a row would have improved this boss fight immensely. The Ghost form gave Gradius Final Boss flashbacks, the ones that don't fight back. Funny. I am not sure if this is a good thing or not. I would have liked to have seen the last form actually do something, but it's no big deal. The other two forms are fine. This is absolutely a great stage overall. I think you got some great use out of your new assets here. Good stuff. Alrighty. You got the auto, or I guess it was two of them. They got the auto trophy. Alright, the duo trophy number 2, and the one I have no clue how I got this high. But respectfully, it is a good stage. Second place by Entity 1037. We have the stage nobody asked for. A better name there isn't. The score of 46.2. It is both Pyro's and E's favorite stage. Oh, and what is this? Spiked Ball Man. You gave it a 45 and 8th favorite. Alright. Yes, there are two energy elements. I am going for the first one, or the secret one. It's no longer Pyro's favorite. Oh. What is Pyro's favorite now? It's now Neapolitan. Oh, no, that'll be choice. It's no one's favorite until now, I guess. Oh. Hi. Alright, I totally forgot how to get the second one, like the secret exit. But I do know once you arrive at the place, if you die, you can't get it. And I think it's at the first checkpoint now that I think about it, but yeah. Gosh, again, it's a good level. I'll share my thoughts about it after. Okay. Oh, hi. Woo! Go. Oh, this remix is so good. Okay. Huh? I don't know what I did, but okay. Hold on. Didn't need to be done twice. Yeah, I agree. So what I do is stay here, and then stay here. Oh, I see. Hold on. I can stay here. Okay, so boom, stay here. There we go. Got it. Okay, it's here. Okay, so this, if I screw this up... yeah, if I screw this up, I can't get the, secret. Okay, so yeah, the whole gimmick with this, which we'll find later, no matter what it is, if it's red, it's a spike, and it'll kill you. Oh, thank God, first try. Okay. Alright, cool. You got it. Alright, but what is down here? I wonder. Oh, is there an Easter egg? I don't know. I know about this, but... Go over the boss gate. Oh, is that right? I could do that after. Because I think I have to die anyway to get the other one. Anyway, what are you doing here? You shouldn't just barge into where someone lives. That's it. I'm mad. Oh yeah, you feel it. Oh, I'm fired up. This is it. This is the time where I get your power. Now I got your power. Shut the fuck up, bro. 3 health bars is a bit crazy. Oh. Yeah, right. I was expecting that. Good luck trying to do a no damage run of this. Pray to God he has like the most like obedient RNG. What the? Fuck! I missed my jump. I didn't know he could do that. Oh, it's not that funny. It just caught me off guard. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me try to get the Easter egg. Fuck! I missed my jump. Oh God! I got it live. Oh, I freaking got hit by that thing twice now. Oh, it's funny. I see you already. Thanks for popping in the stream. Hope you've been doing good. Is it really that, like... Or does it really not happen that much, I guess? Yeah, no, like I said, I had never see it. Oh, that made me laugh so hard. Okay, well, speedrun strat question mark? Or RNG? Okay, hold on. So now I know how to do this one. Okay, so stay here. It was meant to happen, okay. Alright, so let me see about this Easter egg. So you said go over the boss gate. So like here? Is that what I do? Go over this? Or was it? Yeah, go over the boss gate. Is it this one or the next one? Because I'm holding right when I'm using this. The other one, okay, got it. So over this one. Is there one here? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I forgot there was another one here. What the hell? Where am I? Am I doing this right? Oh, this is trippy. What the fuck? What is going on? What the hell?
Granddad!
Oh my god. Excuse me. That's funny. That's a capsule. I'm like, ah, oh, I forgot. Now, that's funny. I haven't seen that one either. Granddad! Am I weird to say I honestly only know the Granddad stuff from SMG 4? I think bro made one video on it and I was like, who the fuck is this? Okay, I got the nickel. We're good. I'm playing on my own. Ah, okay. It seems relatively easy enough to find out. But, that's funny nonetheless. Ooh, so many enemies! Yeah, neither do I. I am very lenient on the wiki and or friends telling me about these crazy Easter eggs in games. Oh, I'm the worst. Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of like cool Easter eggs I've experienced or found. I think the two that I really liked, at least growing up, was there was the one in Punch-Out where like you could look at the crowd for some of the fights, and it would like give you a hint as to when to throw a punch or something like that, like with Bald Bull and all that. And then the other one I really liked was when I played Duke Nukem 3D. Oh yeah, this is how you get down here, by the way. I played Duke Nukem 3D and I found the Doom Guy Easter egg. That one was fun. Alright. So yep, don't touch the red, or you will die. This ladder, it's not a ladder, it's death. Don't touch it. And then white, you go through it. So, oh, it looks like a wall. No, it's not a wall. It's background. Ah, such a cool level. I just don't understand how it got second. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Oh my god. Whoop. Oh, come on. I'm so ass. I'm cheeks at this, bro. Oh, okay. The checkpoint was not that bad. I guess if I really wanted to. Woohoo! First try, lads! I'm so ass. First try! What do I do? Oh. Hold up. What happens if I go up there? Is it a secret? Looks like it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I can't jump through it. Okay. Can I stand on the red, like tiptoe? Oh, I can touch the red. Got it. So I can do that. Oh, this is messing with my brain. That, and that. Hey, got it. Oh, I almost stepped on the white. I almost fell to my death or something. Okay, hold on. I think it would make sense getting second if it were just the one element. I guess. I suppose. Yeah, don't land on it. I picked up on... Bleh! I picked up on that, yeah. Oh, this is messing with my brain! Okay, I think I fall. And... Ooh, that's an evil E-tank. We don't want that. That's deceptive as hell. If I get that, I wonder. Can I just do that? Okay, that works. Alright, checkpoint, I assume. Okay, hi. We gotta go fast. Okay. Oh god. What the? No! Okay. Nice. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're not good! What the hell? Oh, I went too fast. You know what? It's fine, because we have wheel cutter. We have wheel cutter. There we go. Okay, so don't go that fast. Now we go. Oh, okay. Third time's the charm, as they say. Luckily, we have wheel cutter. Nope, I gotta wait. Okay. There we go. The hell am I? Ooh, I've clipped into the back rooms. I should probably go though. Alright, no M-Tank. Aw, damn. Darn. Oh gosh. Thread the needle. Oh gosh. Intimidating footholders, or whatever these guys are called. Oh my god, wait, this is evil. Can I just ride on this one? No. Oh, red. Why is it red? It's red. Most precise part at the very end. Uh-oh. Whatever, I got this banging music to rage to, I guess. JP hated this segment. Oh, really? Okay. It's not that bad. Hopefully I don't eat my words. Oh, gosh. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, hi. Oh, they crushed me. Okay. I thought I had to jump on them for some reason. I was like, I don't know why, but okay. No, I get crushed if I don't avoid them. Noted. So you can't touch the wall, and you can't touch them. The shaft claims another... That's a wild-ass sentence, I'm gonna be honest. Not your fault. English is just a bitch. I can see how it's annoying. If you just suck like me and you die a bunch. Because it is like a glorified auto-scroller. Which are tedious. But I think it's fun. For the first, like, 1 or 2 times. Also, immaculate jumping by yours truly. Alright. No, it's after this. Okay. So after this... Alright, so stay left. And then right. Alright, cool. I made it! Nice. Oh, yes, this part. If you fall, you are going into what is essentially mega hell. Look at them, dude. They're hungry. They're like, what would be Mega Man? Ooh, I would love a Mega Man for dinner. Oh, honestly, never... I haven't usually got past that. If I use this, though. What if I do this? Oh, it's not gonna drill all of them? Alright, whatever. Ooh, is that Dr. E? I don't know what that is. It's an E or it's something. Oh gosh, that's right. Multi-phased fight, which I actually really like. Dr. Entity from the back rooms? Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to be shooting him. I forgot you can shoot anywhere. I was expecting a weak spot. Nope, this is the weak spot. I do love this fight. This one's awesome. Woo! Oh gosh. Holy moly, it's messing with my eyes. Whoa. Oh, hi. And phase 3. Yeah. Is it my favorite? I don't know. It is a contender for sure. Oh shit. Ah, got him! First try. Let's go. Oh, and I got all the nickels. Let's go. Oh, perfect score. Alrighty, hold on. I gotta read this. Alright, a 50 out of 50 from Pyro. You are the worst and I hate you. This is the worst stage ever made in the history of life, and I absolutely love it. The stage goes out of its way to pick the absolute worst of the worst gimmicks that everyone hates in Mega Man games, and does absolutely ridiculous and insane things with them. Regrets the perfect score? Oh. Like, honestly, this level speaks for itself. The absolute insanity that goes on in this level what with the enemy spam, Yoku blocks, quick lasers, giant stretches of footholders, suicidal super bosses, etc., just makes the level overflow with charm and be extremely fun to play due to the excellent design gone into each and every gimmick. And there's probably one of the best, most dynamic and clever bosses I've ever seen in a video game, period, to top it all off. I'm trying to find a flaw in this stage and I just can't. This stage literally has an up and down ambush and a forced death, and it's amazing because they're actually used very cleverly to introduce gimmicks and basically troll the player. It's a hilarious and smart stage, and I just really, really love it. The only extremely small issue I have is that it's a bit too similar to Entity's Mega Man Endless stages, but I'm not going to judge it based on what other levels did. The flaw is the second element? Yeah. Okay, wow, and then the Hornet with a 39. This was easily the most creative level in the entire contest. It was crazy. However, I honestly didn't really enjoy a lot of parts. The Yoku block puzzles were annoying and tedious, and the second one forced me through a wall a lot until I figured out what to do. It even killed me once. Oh, fun. The part with the red, white, and blue tile sets was clever, but aesthetically it was probably the most disorienting thing I've ever seen. The footholder segment was pretty clever, but it took me a few deaths to get used to it. The boss was crazy though. Normally I would complain about the boss having 3 health bars, but I could see why you put so many I can see why you put so many this time because of the sheer amount of attacks it has. Overall, I think it's pretty clear that you put a ton of effort into this level, but I personally didn't enjoy a lot of it. Oof. A damn near perfect score from E with a 49. This level plays with the player's expectations in such a beautiful, calculated, and unpredictable way that I can't help but love it. The only issue I've had with it is that it was sometimes hard to look at, but aside from that, this stage is excellent. Even when going back to it, I caught myself laughing at it, surprised and smiling throughout my playthrough. Even when fucking up in a section or two. Ooh, it's the fuck word and a judge, judgington judge. He judged with a fuck. No. Anyway, this is easily my favorite level with this contest just due to its sheer unpredictability and how little it takes itself seriously while still being really well designed. Alright, Guerreri. It's a bigger potty mouth than Ace. Y'all can fight that one. Let me know who wins. Guerreri with the 46. I really like this level. I admit that very precise jumps in some areas, the tedious footholder section, and the confusing visuals at some places add up to the annoyance I had with this level, but otherwise it's very creative, fun to play through, and well designed, and all of these especially apply for the boss. Ultimately, it was an enjoyable experience. And then 47 for Ace. Yoku blocks, quickman lasers, footholders, big eyes, tellies, spikes, or instant death everywhere, and a couple of bosses that are basically memes. This level is amazing. I'll say it right now, the single reason why this stage is as good as it is, checkpoints. You basically take a stage where Mega Man's health bar is almost entirely irrelevant, and make the cost of dying barely a blip to on the radar. A speed bump rather than a roadblock. Yes. The result is a seriously unique stage. Every challenge, be they dev kit asset or something cooked up, is new, deadly, but fair. It is also the only stage where I can go in avoidable death in my Mega Man, and frankly, that was the only way to introduce your stage's new gimmick. This moment is greeted by a "huh? Cool," instead of a "but why?" The biggest drag on the stage is somewhat drawn out, vertical Yoku block segment. Yep, I didn't like that one either, but it was relatively short enough to get around, you know. That being said, there were several gotcha moments when you reached the top, which graded by the third time you encountered one. And frankly, the rest of the stage makes up for it big time. And by the time you reach the footholders, you will have forgotten this segment ever existed. Can we talk about footholders? Outside of the signature Robot Master thinking back, this is downright my favorite segment of the level. It's clever, it's dangerous, it makes sense. And you made them assholes. The final thing to note about this stage is the boss fight. Meme lords they may be, they're pretty great. Although I am not sold on Meme Lord II having death spikes in the battle, but it also makes perfect sense given a few aspects of the fight, so I'll let you off. Your signature Robot Master is one of the most unique boss fights I have ever encountered in a Mega Man game. He justifies his multiple health bars with several phases, and is nearly always open to damage. Smart! Your other meme lord, he's good too, if a bit too healthy. The ends in the best way, it ends in the best way ever though. And yep, that's it. Alright, cool. Shadow Man. All of these statues are giving me the creeps. Alright, fellas. Number 1. Voltman. Congratulations to the winner. You may have won the level design contest, but I think it goes without saying that I'd win the best Robot Master contest. Right? Keep dreaming, pal. Ladies and gentlemen, by Shinryu, first place with a score of 46.8 and getting Hornet and Gary's favorite, we have Identity Crisis. And you won't believe it, I am once again going to wash my hands real quick before we do this. Bear with me. Now I'm just building suspense, aren't I? Alright, 49 out of 50, silver favorite. Alright. 5 noble nickels. Turn the page, wash your hands, turn the back. For real, bro. Alright. Woo! We're finally here, first place. Not to say the past levels have been ass, no. But this one, I'm happy to be here. Alright, so yep, this is the gimmick. You will go through pretty much several rooms as a Robot Master. And for the start, we're being Hornet Man. This broken off Hornet Chaser. I didn't process that this is from Shinryu. Oh, I see. Like, good on, bro. Especially because he became a like my favorite judge. I'm not gonna lie. They turned around. They're like, "Where were we going?" Oh, that's right. Now we're being Jewel Man. He's broken on Jewel Satellite. Had the most reasonable reviews, but scores way too harshly. I'm not gonna lie though, I like it because like, you're not wrong, but I like it in the sense that I'm trying to think if it's like the right thing to say though. I do like how like in most group like judge sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Judging groups, there it is. There's that one like Gordon Ramsay of the judges. It's like, you know, everyone's like, oh, you know, this and that, and then fucking Shinryu out of nowhere is like, holy shit, what the fuck is this level? You get an F, you know? I don't know, there's some part that's like humorous, but you know, I don't know if it's like the right thing, you know, but Explosive Factory was a bad example. I'm trying to remember. Man, you will not let me use my satellite! Whatever. Oh, okay, I can't reflect that one. Got it. Ooh, you see that? Ooh, you see that shit? Ooh! What is this, the nickel? Nice. Alright, I can't reflect it. There we go. Alright, who's next? Nitro Man! Oh, he has a walking animation, that's cursed. I do like the arrangements of the original songs. You know, there's like tiny little changes to the themes. Oh gosh, I'm gonna start singing again. Let's not do that. Not on stream, at least. There we go. Whee! Oh, why am I getting health? I don't need it. Okay, cool. Whee! Is this... Yep, that's the nickel. Alright, don't look down. Oh gosh. Ah, I'm taking a hit. Okay, I didn't process that guy was there. The cursed fan fiend. Might have missed the nickel, but oh well. That's funny. I think this is the remix of Rush Jet 1's remix. I agree. I do like this one. Okay, and... Or no, I could just fall. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. Oh, but I made it! How are you flying? You know what? Whatever. Oh, that's right, yeah, and then you can make the enemies spawn in. That's right, I forgot. Ow. Oh, that's right, that's right. I freeze time and gravity. Surely this is the noble nickel? Whee! Oh, I see it. Got it! Oh, I see. Oh, damn it! Hold on. Come on! Nice. Yeah, I think I have 3 noble nickels. There might be one here, honestly, because I think... No, not to spoil. But, I think the ending has one. Oh, that's right, yeah. I get to be all of them now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Random promotion, but shout out Dark Adams for the MaGMML 3 remix of this song. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're not shooting anyone, little met. I almost crushed myself, though. Oh, speaking of crush, though. Let's not get crushed. Okay. Nice. I don't need the E-tank. Oh, I see. I do this, right? Yeah. Whoop. Okay. Nitro Man. Oh gosh. Huh. Oh. Oh, that worked. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. Ow. Okay, so wait. I do want this though. Wait. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, what was that, Matt? You're gonna do what? Didn't think so. And now I'm gonna shoot this guy to slow heavens, though. There we go. Oh, immaculate. Let's take damage, why not? 3 times, no less. Oh, I tried. I'll slow down. And cool. We did that, and that. Okay. Spam this guy. He's an absolute wanker. Training sequence complete. Thank you for testing our new transmogrifier weapon system. You may go to the right to exit the course, or proceed to the extra challenge located to the left. This final challenge is completely optional, but should you succeed, your efforts will not go unrewarded. Oh, what could it be? Who do I want to be for this, honestly? Yep, there's only one right answer. Ooh, a noble nickel! Oh gosh, it's Alter Man! Oh! Oh, now I got your power. You may have my power, but you're not taking my health, bozo. Go! Get him! Oh, man. Run! Oh, come on. I'm so close. And sucker! I guess I'll use the M tank. Nice. Alright, I think I once again missed the nickel, but oh well. Such is life. Oh. There it is. I was hoping the nickel was behind that, but nope. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Oops. Oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, all the levels have now been accomplished. Well, all the main entries at least. And with that, let's see what the judges said for number 1. Starting off with Pyro, 47. It's really on the long side, but man, this is amazing. The concept alone is really, really neat. And then it goes and just makes extremely creative setups using only half the weapons in the engine. It makes for an honestly fantastic level. There's so many setups in the level that I absolutely adore, like the Docron/Hornet Chaser barriers, the Ringman platform/Wheel Cutter sections, and like freaking all the Jewel and Bright sections. So much of the level is just super clever. And then after the 4 really cool sections, you get an awesome final section that ties everything together and combines the characters in really cool ways. I love the Hornet/Bright Crusher setup. It's really creative. And there's a pretty neat extra boss fight at the end. The level is just super great and I love it. Honestly though, the length kind of brings it down. It takes really long to get through your first playthrough, let alone any subsequent ones, but honestly, I didn't really mind playing it again because it's just a blast to play through. It does kind of lose its luster, so to speak, on second playthroughs though. I still really love it though. 49 from Hornet. I want you to know that you are very, very, very close to getting a perfect score for me, but I somehow got the secret boss to disappear. I think it was my fault though. Still, this is such an amazing level. All the playables look so good and clearly had effort put into them. I can finally play as Hornet Man. Oh, funny. Yep, living the dream. And you showed that you really know how to use and design around their weapons. Yeah, use and design around the weapon. Yep. The Brightman sections were especially good because you thought about how the Flash Stopper would freeze everything, so you made enemies that only attack you when you use Flash Stopper. Genius. Absolutely genius. I won't be surprised if in the slightest if this level wins. Foreshadowing? Bribing, maybe? And then there's E. Had to ruin it with a 39. 4 great stages in one, followed by a finale that I found to be somewhat lackluster. This level does a great job at making use of the 4 weapons it is centered around, and I'm a fan of the variety of challenges provided in the level's first 4 halves. But, actually, would that be first 4 quarters? Anyway, actually, but I feel like that's where it could have ended and nothing of value would have been lost. Alternatively, all these segments could have been shortened, compacted, and the final section could have been incorporated, or could have incorporated the omitted aspects while putting them in the context of challenges that require multiple robot masters to solve, which is something I wish it did more. I don't know, honestly. I feel like if it was any shorter, it would kind of rush the tutorial aspect, because I feel like, the beginning was like, hey, here's the Robot Master, here's how it works. If it's any shorter, I feel like it's like, hey, here's the Robot Master. Okay, here's the next one. Okay, here's the next one. All right, now go, use them all. It's like, I don't know. Day in the Limelight. Oh my gosh, dude, memories from that game. Holy moly, I haven't heard that name in years. Anyway, where was I? The final section has, in my eyes, so much wasted potential that it could have almost entirely been put into the previous 4 sections without big changes. The combined powers of Robot Masters are used once or twice in total, while the rest of the challenges don't really expand upon what has been laid out in the Robot Master introduction segment. I ended up getting pretty bored during the final section of the level because of that, combined with the fact that the level goes out of its way to interrupt its own flow between segments, making me painfully aware of its length during the first half, and making the rest of the level just feel like a drag. Alright, Gary, the 49. Wow. Just wow. This level is almost flawless. The level design contains virtually no cases of poor level design with the exception of very minor annoyances. The ideas behind the level in general are really awesome and original. And overall, the level looks and plays great. I'd say that maybe there are a few moments where the level gets a little boring, but that's not a huge issue. I'm seriously impressed by the effort put into this level. And surprisingly not a favorite, but a max 50 out of 50 from Ace. Under no circumstances, under normal circumstances, that's a very different one, I'd be trying to come up with faults for this stage, areas that bothered me, and there is only one. The boss should not have been made optional, because nothing about him hints that he is too hard for the average player, because frankly he isn't, and it would have ended a traditional run of the stage on a much higher note. He isn't not present though, so I'm counting this as a nitpick. That's about it. This was stunning. Not only were the dev kit assets used well, they were used creatively. This is not just a solid stage, it's creative, and manages to create a very good balance between minor puzzle elements, precision platforming, and timing. It would appear there's a right way to do forced weapon usage after all. You could have gone with just using Mega Man's graphics there, but you didn't. You went above and beyond. Fantastic stage. Alright. I fucking did it. I missed a couple noble nickels, but fellas, we have played through every entry of MaGMML 2. Ooh, that was almost a 3-hour stream. Good gravy. Not bad, it's just I have work tomorrow. Oh dear. Shortcut to the bottom. Alrighty. Well, before we end the stream, which I'm going to be ending it pretty shortly here, I'm going to go pick my costume for the Wily levels. Should probably just do this, honestly. Hold on. Tier 5. There we go. And to celebrate Shinryu's victory, I am totally going to buy... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, no, I have to fight the, other ones, that's right. I was gonna play as Ultraman, but you know what, it's fine. Who do I be then for Wily? It could be Base. It could be Hair. It could be CX. Raku-chan. Hornaman, Brightman. Marissa. I think I want to be Base. I did. Yeah, these are the two. I thought you unlock Ultraman for defeating him, but no, I think it's defeating the secret bosses. Which I tried doing, but apparently I can't do it yet. Yeah, I'll be Base. Of all the... Okay, fine. Suit yourself, so to speak. Come on, Treble! Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna end the stream there. Thanks to everyone who did pop into the stream, and to all the lurkers over there. I appreciate you guys a bunch. Thank you as usual. And of course, all the shameless plug stuff, you know. If you enjoyed the stream, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the channel out immensely. If you want to stay up to date with all the stuff coming up in the future, do go ahead and subscribe. It's free and it takes 2 seconds. And in the next one, we will take down Wily Star 2. Thank you all so much for watching again. I'll see you all in the next one. Cheerio, amigo.